learning strength and surrender, finding peace I didn't see. Now the light feels familiar, like it knew me all along. I am shaped by the shadows, I am lifted by the song. Every scar, every story painted me in deeper tones. Every tear was a river leading me back home. Oh, I am colored, every shade a part of me. From the ache to the wonder, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Beautiful, I am colored. In my truth, I finally see all the love, all the thunder living bright inside of me. I'm learning to love the colors I hid. Every shadow I feared now shows me where I lived. I'm rising in rhythm, I'm rising in grace, a harmony of healing, finding its place. Beautiful, I am colored, every shade a part of me. From the pain to the wonder, who I'm meant to be. Beautiful, I am colored. In my truth, I finally see all the love, all the thunder living bright inside of me. I am colored.
Okay, let's see. Can y'all hear me today? Can you hear Evelyn on today? I think I figured some things out. Hello, 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 friends. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Michelle. That's from the Anointed Hands of D Bossway. She created that song for me. And it is so, so true. Oh, wonderful. You can hear me. That's great. Because my past several lives, I've been having technical difficulties, but this time I think I kind of figured everything out. So let me roll through real quick and just greet y'all. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Callie. Hey, Shawnee. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here today, y'all. Appreciate you. Y'all know that on my lunch lives, which I'm starting about 2 minutes ahead of time today because it's scheduled for 12:05. But y'all know I have to get through my shout outs and thank yous, my applicable announcements, and then I get into the topic. Okay. I played my intro song that Harjareen created for me intentionally. Thank you, Callie. My birthday is uh, um it's Thursday. I'm gonna do the birthday live on Thursday. Dance. Okay. So I try to sit still. And so what was I about to tell y'all? Okay, hey Cookie. So glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Thank you to everyone who is showing up. Oh, let me do this replay thing real quick. Hello to anyone who is watching this on replay. My name is Evelyn. This is Beautiful I Am Colored, my channel, which is a personal development and lifestyle channel. For the past several weeks, I have been coming to you 2 times a week for these types of lives that are a little bit more structured than what I typically do. And so I am grateful that you have taken the time to be here, and I hope that you enjoy today's topic, which I will get to shortly. One thing to note, everyone is welcome here so long as you're respectful. And also, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. I definitely appreciate it in advance. So thanks for being here. Okay, so time's back into what I was telling y'all about. So, oh goodness. Let me start off actually before I get all the way off track, because I feel like if I don't look at my notes and stuff, I'm gonna get off track and I'm gonna be behind time. So I'm gonna go ahead and start out with shout outs and thank yous first. So for this week, I want to first say thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone, for all the love in last week's live. Last week's live was fun. If you recall, that's where I showed y'all the clothing haul that I was going to do a video on later. And thank you so much for the video. It was a lot of fun to produce. I was actually shocked that it was really quick to film. It was the editing that took up so much time. So anyway, thank you to all of you for last week's live. I really enjoyed it with you all. And thank you for watching the haul video. Next shout out and thank you goes to Two Book Orders. So recall that I relaunched my website last week. So beautifuliamcolored.com is now live. And on my website, you can order a hard copy of my book if you so choose. And so the next shout outs go to Latera 2.1 in the making, as well as Nicole, aka Purple Bellflower. Your books are already in the mail. Also, as a quick follow up, Coach T, aka She is Tamika. Your jeans, they're in the mail too. I messaged Tamika and let her know, send her the tracking and everything like that. So everybody's in there issues you this week by the end of week at the latest, according to the tracking numbers. So thank you. I appreciate you. And let's see. Nam, hey, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, let's see here. A couple of announcements. Now, I already shared with you this Thursday, January 29th, is my birthday. I am doing an extended birthday live. So I'll do the first piece is going to be a little bit more structured. I'll have some topics. And then the second hour, because I'm trying to go 2 hours. Hey, Mia, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to do 2 hours on my birthday. One, because I'm working on my watch hours. Okay. Two, because I really enjoy spending time with y'all. And three, I took the second half of the workday reminder, tell your friends, and I'll do a post about this later, probably Thursday morning, I'll do a post about this. But I am going to have 2 giveaways, okay? 2 giveaways for at my birthday live, okay? And I'm gonna tell you already because I'm not going to leave y'all in suspense. I will let you know. Yes, Shawnee, yours is in the mail as well. That is correct. And actually, Shawnee, you should be getting yours, if not today, tomorrow, because my son took it to the post office for me. Okay, so Shawnee was asking about a book order. Yes, ma'am, it is in the mail. But because of the things, I didn't bother you while you were on your healing journey. So I should have sent you the picture of when we put it in the mail. But yes, ma'am, it should be there today or tomorrow. Okay, so the 2 giveaways for Thursday. I was going to do Express and Zara because y'all notice what I just did my haul on. I have since changed my mind. Now I'm just doing Express because I can send you right away the digital gift card. So 2 Express gift cards will be given away. The first one is going to be done at the end of the first hour. The second one will be done at the end of the second hour or towards the end of the second hour. You must be present to win. You must be present to win. Why? Not because I'm trying to be difficult. I'm not. But y'all know I work a real Monday through Friday, as many of us do, 40+ hour week job. And I can't just be doing all the back and forth bouncing around stuff. So you must be present to win. But they will be for Express and they will be digital gift cards. The other piece, and I'll go into this in more detail on Thursday. You know, don't play the games if you don't want to give me your email address, is what I would say, because I need the email address to get the gift card to you. So yeah, let's see. Grace, hey, welcome in. It was so nice to see your husband Harvey in your video. I thoroughly enjoyed it and seeing you take the 2 shots. And you said, did I hear K-Swiss giveaway? We'll catch the replay. Okay, thank you, hon, for stopping by. Not this time, not the K-Swiss giveaway. Not the K-Swiss giveaway, but I am wearing the K-Swiss to work on Friday because a small group of my colleagues are going to throw me a little lunch. So I am going to wear one of those outfits, the casual outfits, on Friday. Okay. I'm excited about that. Okay. Let me see. So that I told y'all about the birthday live, told you you must be present to win. Oh, the other announcement is that when I last checked, I'm at 415 subscribers. And so, yay, because y'all know I said I wanted to have 500 subscribers by my birthday, which is Thursday. And so I'm very confident. Hey, Stash, good to see you. Happy Tuesday. And let's see, I'm Carmen and have been watching your replays. Happy to catch you live. Thank you, Carmen, for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all make sure y'all say hello to each other in the chat. And if you would like to share your channel, just type in exclamation point and the word beautiful, and then your channel will pop up and you all can find each other online. Okay. All right. Getting back to this. So when I checked, I did 415, have 415 subs and 1,143 hours. So still a little bit of ways to go on the watch hours, which is no problem. That means I got to do some lives and I have some ideas for that. But I just wanted to say thank you to every single person. I know Callie has shared my channel. Thank you so much. I know Twan has. Thank you so much. I know that DIY Do It Yourself has shared out my channel. Thank you so much. Um, Twin has shared out my channel. Thank you so much. Hey, Legendary, thank you so much for being here. Now I saw you on The Source, right? Legendary, is that how I met you? Shout out to The Source for doing a plug on his like community wall as far as me being a new connector there. Of course, Chip and the gang as well. So I'm very thankful that I have been able to build up to my goal, and I'm confident that I'll reach my goal this week. Okay, last two announcements, and then I'm going to get into a relatively serious topic for today. It's not going to be a heavy topic, I warn you, but it is kind of a serious topic, and it has to do with something that happened on somebody's live on Sunday. Okay, I'm just prepping y'all for the topic for today. Two final announcements. I will be doing, thank you, Stash. I appreciate the congratulatory message. I'm not doing my job, am I? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And then Legendary, yes, you're confirming that we met on the Source channel. Okay, awesome. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate it. And Carmen, thank you as well for being here because those are new subs for me. And so I'm going to be doing two long form videos that will be released later this week. One is going to be paid promo, my first little paid promo that I'll be doing. And so I'm excited about that. And then, of course, I'll have my weekly Wegovy update. For those of you who don't know me, I've been on a weight loss journey, fitness journey, wellness journey since consistently, step number 3, since August of 2024. And so on my channel right now, predominantly, you see me showing and sharing that journey with you. And so to date, I have lost a little over 30 pounds, and I continue to lose and tone up these thighs and all the things over this way. Okay, today's topic is titled The Ketchup Game. Not the ketchup as in the red stuff you put on your food, but catch up, CATCH. How did this come to be? The catch-up game as my topic. Well, Sunday, several of us was on a live. We were on our friend Sweet Tea's live. The Turtle Diaries, for those who do not know. She is a beloved member in the GLP-1 community. I love her content. If you don't know her, I highly suggest you check her out. She is a singer who is on a weight loss journey. And so she does lives on Sundays, and I was on the live. During that live, my friends, with who I love deeply with all my heart, shouted me out about my haul that I did, the Express and the Zara haul. And a couple people pointed out that, you know what I'm saying, basically kind of low key, and I'm gonna put it in this is not what was said verbatim, y'all. This is just what I heard was, basically I'm tripping. And even my husband Marlon was like, you tripping on the bodysuit thing, because I had the haul video that I put out last week, and I had a short that I had tried on a medium-sized bodysuit, and this will make sense, and I'm gonna tie it all together, I promise you, in a second. Okay. And so there was a few comments about, I wish I had Evelyn's stomach. Give me your stomach. Um, Evelyn was, showing out, which I was. I admit that, etc. Right? Okay. Here's why today's topic is the catch-up game. Because at first I was like, thank you so much for the compliment. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Um, and then it got weird for me. And this is nothing against anybody in our community. No one did anything wrong. Let me just say that right now. I'm just having a vulnerable moment in this community and expressing some of the things that we go through. So put a pin in that, right? So I'm telling you the story about how we were on Sweet Tea's Live and there were several comments exchanged in a comment line. And of course, because Sweet Tea was on StreamYard, she was pulling the comments, up and reading them aloud, right? And so the more of the comments that happened, the more I was feeling like this. Very, very, very uncomfortable. I'm gonna get to the why in a second. I have shared that why before, but it's important for me to share it today because I do think it's gonna help somebody. And so those of you who know me well know that I'm a very deep processor. And so I was trying to get to the root cause of why I was having those feelings because all of the comments were very celebratory of, you know, my success on my weight loss journey and lifting journey. Not wrong at all. Thank you so much, Callie. I appreciate it. Nobody said anything wrong at all. And and so I was like, why, Evelyn, are you having this situation in your head? And it truly was like a mental thing. And I remembered one time on Felicia Marie B channel, that's another content creator in our community. She's an awesome content creator and she's also an empath. Anyhow, do you remember one time on her live, she was talking about image lag? Okay. The word that I just said was image lag. IMAGE and then LAG. And so I said, okay, let me just go research this. So let me show y'all. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little bit academic for a second, and then I'm gonna pop back in and bring this thing around. Let me see if I can share the link to this WebMD article with y'all that I'm gonna be referencing. Okay, let me make sure that goes up. Okay, so I am a big believer in giving credit to whom credit is due. And so when I'm referencing things that are not my original work, I will either verbally tell you or I will do things like what I just did, which is put the reference in the chat so that you can check it later. So the title of this article is Body Image Issues After Weight Loss. I'm not going to read this whole article to you out loud, but I'm going to Marie B shared this information with us. She didn't detail about it. She did the definition, but she go into detail. But I was like, could this be what I was expecting? Like many, this is a quote. My problem, and I would be great once I lost weight. Losing weight can improve some health conditions such as diabetes and high blood pressure, but some people have new problems, referring to when they lose the weight loss. With this weight, it can take time to start feeling at home, and your life can sometimes be uncomfortable or even upsetting. And again, this is related to body, or I'm gonna jump right back into the story. Somebody said, it's a quote, I remember walking down the street and seeing a reflection and realizing it was me and it's not matching the idea that I had of myself. Coincidentally, Shawnee Skley, your self image may lag behind the image in the mirror. You may still feel fat, even if you're significantly thinner. Researchers call this ghost fat or phantom fat. In one study of women who had bariatric surgery, re- researchers found it took 18 to 30 months after surgery for patients to stop identifying as obese. Shawnee's experience reflected this. Okay. Now, I already tagged the article. I left the article in the chat for y'all to reference so you can read the article in its full on your own time. Let me just say this. I said, okay, clearly that's what I'm experiencing. Now, while it still has taken me a long time to lose, comparatively speaking, that is, I'm losing at a very healthy rate. But comparatively speaking, when you're on a medication like Wegovy or Zepbound or Manjaro or Ozempic, um, or yeah, I mentioned the main four. Um, it still can happen. And I said, okay, well, that's one piece of the puzzle as to why I felt kind of clammy after, I could take like the first two or three, and then by the fourth one and the fifth one and the sixth comment, I started to feel very, very how can I say, I wanted to go into a closet. Okay. That's how I was feeling on the inside, which is why, for those of you who are on that live with me, you might have noticed that I stopped commenting back after a while because I just kind of froze almost. So then I said to myself, okay, that is the scientific reason, right? That I just read to y'all. But then I was like, there is still something deeper though than this that would cause me to have that reaction. And it's not because I don't understand. I understand fully like the weight loss here. Hey, Coach T, welcome in. I understand fully what's going on up here in my brain. And also, there are times like when I tried on that bodysuit and I was telling y'all that it wasn't fitting right, which let me just say the bodysuit wasn't fitting right because it was squeezing my knee meat circulation off. Okay. So while it may have looked a certain way on the camera, the feeling of it was more, it was deeper than casing. And for those of you just coming in, if you would like to share your channel, please don't forget you can put the exclamation point and the word beautiful in the chat, and your channel link will populate so that people know where to find you. So I was thinking to myself, but Evelyn, there's got to be a deeper meaning to this because I felt like I wanted to go in a closet, and so I felt exposed and unsafe. If that is the right word. And I'm going to explain why. It's going to make sense in a moment. I felt exposed and I felt unsafe. And again, no one did anything wrong. I want to stress that to the 1000% mark. No one did anything wrong. No one said anything wrong. I'm just walking you through how this journey sometimes has growth opportunities in ways that you never imagined. Okay. And this is one for me that I'm sharing with you and being vulnerable with today. So I was like, okay, God, like, what is it? And so he was like, remember that you have historically, since a very, very young age, have associated your you being attractive with you being in danger. Now, I'm not going to go into full detail on this live because um, I don't know what the YouTube words are that will, count against you or not. But I've been very transparent to you on this channel, as well as definitely in my book, more transparent than I am even on my channel. That I was molested as a young girl multiple times. As earliest age I can remember is the age of 4. And so anytime I was attractive, because I get used to get told a lot when I was growing up, oh, you're such a cute little girl. Oh, you're such a cute little girl. And because adults mishandled me when I was younger, I associated being attractive, being beautiful, being um and I'm not saying it in an arrogant light, so I hope y'all can hear my heart on this. Um okay. Thank you, Coach T. I'll refrain from using it future wise. And so, but y'all get what I'm saying about it. And so I associated that with I'm gonna be in danger, and I'm going to not and I don't want to be in danger. So the result is keeping on the extra layer of weight for protection, or removing myself when I'm getting too much attention. And so that's a very, very deep, I understand, very deep correlation. But it's important for me while I'm on this journey to not just lose the weight and look good. Now, y'all know I like to look good. Y'all know this. I just did a whole video. Okay. But there are other things when you are on a journey, no matter the journey that we face, that if not addressed, can percolate back up in the future. And for me, this time around, I don't want those things that used to hinder me and hold me back in the past. I don't want those things to percolate in the future, you know, um, and get me back to a physical place that I no longer want to be in, because I hadn't sought out what the root cause was in the very beginning to get me there. You feel what I'm saying? And so, anyhow, that's what happened on the live. And so, for context, for those of you who came in late, and then I'm gonna start going through these comments. Who came in a little later? I was sharing a vulnerable moment that I had on Sweet Tea's live when everybody was really congratulating me on like my video and the clothing haul and everything. And a couple of comments were made about my body in terms of, I wish I had Evelyn's stomach, which, child, okay, stretch marks and all, okay, but things like that, and how even though those were actually positive comments that the community was making, how internally I felt unsafe, and so I was just wrapping up by sharing the root cause of why I felt unsafe in a very positive situation. Okay, I'm going to scroll up and get to some comments, which I will show on the stage. Let me just do this real quick and scroll up. Let me just, I missed somebody. Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Oh, thank you, Callie. I saw your message about that. Why is it not going up? Oh, I got to scroll this one. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going back up. Okay. I saw where Coach T, you were telling me that it is a trigger word. Um, Callie was just saying, sorry to hear that. It's okay. I think sometimes when we talk about subjects like that, it's largely dominated by women, when the truth is it happens to boys as much as it happens to girls. Um, and boys or men are just, I think, less reluctant to talk about it. But I do know for a fact that it impacts men as well in very similar ways. I'm gonna just leave that there. Okay, Mia's just saying hi. Andrea, thank you for confirming. She says, yes, we hear your heart. And thank you so much for being here, Andrea. Mika's saying hi to Andrea. Michelle's welcoming in Andrea. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, you can, for anybody interested. And here's another thing that I'm working on too is self promotion. For similar reasons, I have struggled my adult life with advocating for myself. Now, don't get me wrong, I am better than I have ever been in my entire life. But one of the things that, like, I historically in the past I wouldn't do is just say, "Hey, for anybody interested, you want to buy my book? It's available on my website via PayPal, beautifullimecolored.com." Seems easy, right? But for years, that would never be a thing that I would do. But it had to do with the mind's correlation to attention, to trying to be myself, but fearful of the outcome. Okay. Andrea's just speaking back. Coach T says, yes, that can happen. A girl tattooed her face to make herself less attractive for that. Wow. Wow. And this is what I'm saying. Like, all of us are on this journey for very different reasons, I think, if we talked about the root cause, Tamika, and that is, and I see you, Jonathan. I'll get to you in just a second. I see you here. Thank you for being here. Jonathan is carnivore muscle, everybody. Um, and so it's funny because these are the things that I don't think in the weight loss community that we don't talk about as much in terms of how it's associated with some of us in our journey, how we gain the weight in the first place, or why we kept the weight on, or why it's so hard to get the weight off. And I guess it just goes to show that it's really truly not just 100% physical. Physical is like one very small piece of the picture, but I know that most of us in the community that's on this journey, we're looking at a more holistic approach, right? It's not just your physical body, it's your mental, it's your physical, it's your spiritual, it's touching all of those components. And so I am trying my best on this journey to make sure that I address each of the pieces of me and not just the physical. Now, it's funny because the physical shows up on the camera, right? The lens that I'm in front of right now. The physical aesthetic is what's going to show up, but the spirit comes through camera as well. It travels through time, and your overall presence can travel too and emit energy as well. And so, why is the Nightbot doing backs to backs? I don't know. I must have did my timers wrong. Let me go back up here. Go back up. Yeah, the Nightbot boy be busy. I guess the timing is the timing. Okay. Andrea just saying hello back. That's Jonathan's signature when he come in, he put the muscle up in it. That thing, which I love. Jonathan, you know I'm still working on my forms, you saw. Taking me a while, but I'm working on it. Michelle just saying welcome into Jonathan. Okay, let's see. What did you say, Mia? You said BD body image lag are two separate sensitive issues. I do think the best intended compliment can bring out feelings that make us feel totally different than what was meant. I think we want to, I think it cut off. Okay, Tamika just saying hello to Jonathan. Let me see. I didn't see the rest of your comment, Mia. Let me see if it picked up later. Um, Coach T says, yes, I have deeper issues. That was the root cause of weight gain. I, girl, you know, we've already like conversed via email and stuff. We have so much in common. It's unreal. So I totally get it. Andrea says, yes, I agree. Um, there's a mental aspect to weight for sure. Now, Andrea, because you're fairly new here, are you also on a weight loss journey? You'll have to share with us if you feel like sharing. There's no pressure, but just curious to like who's in the audience. And if you are on a weight loss journey, are you using any of the medications to support your weight loss journey, like Zepbound or Wegovy, Ozempic, Mounjaro? Okay, there you are, Mia. Okay, so this was Mia's coming for Earth. Lift up our fellow GLP-1 users, but don't know the best way to do it sometimes because we don't know our whole life on here. That's true. I have received words that had the opposite effect on me as well. Right. And so this is exactly what I'm saying. No one, no one did anything wrong. I just want to reiterate that. No one said anything or did anything wrong. That's not what this is about. It was just more so of how, even though, frankly, I'm at the smallest I've been in my adult life. I'm not the smallest weight in pounds, but in terms of like my physical makeup, I'm smaller than I've been in my adult life. And so, of course, there's going to be an adjustment. And I know all of us, it varies, right? It varies from if you were in the morbid obese category to getting down to normal sizes and things like that. But I do think that we all have reasons um that we get to a certain place in life. And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, Jonathan is just saying hello. He says no rush, looking well. Yes, thank you. I am well. I got my workout in today. Yes, sir. Okay, and let's see. Okay, Andrea. Andrea says yes. For so many years, laugh out loud. I'm currently on tirzepatide. Okay, oh, that's what's up. Welcome to the community. So most of the people in the chat, Andrea, are actually on weight loss medication to support their weight loss journeys. I definitely encourage you, if you haven't already, to connect with, those who you connect with. I found this community to be so helpful, so loving and kind, and honestly, like, so many tips and suggestions like are shared in the community that assist. Um, and so please don't be a stranger. Hope to see you around more, and hope to see you in some other channels more as well. But yeah. So anyhow, getting back to what I was saying. So I was feeling like that, and then I was like, I had to quickly do some work. And when I say work, I'm talking about the inside work that we have to do to make sure that we maintain sanity in some instances. Um, and so I was like, okay, Ev, hey Harji, thank you so much for being here. Girl, I was playing the song you made for me at the beginning. Baby, I'll be telling people, if y'all don't know at the Boss Way, who just stepped into the chat, y'all better go on over there to this child channel now, because she be throwing out the hits. That's the beautiful lady who wrote, produced Beautiful I'm Colored, the theme song that I play in my videos, and I play this today. Usually I play a different song for the lunch hour, but today, because of the topic, the words to that song, it just hit right on time. So thank you so much for being here, Harjarine. I appreciate you. At the Bossway's name is Harjarine, for those of you who do not know. And don't forget, if you want to share your channel, drop the exclamation point and the word beautiful in the chat, and Nightbot should do its thing. Okay, Andrea says, thank you. I'm going to be in the bushes and normally don't take lunch, but I was able to hop on today. Thank you for the welcome and suggestions. Absolutely. And girl, I feel you. I be in the bushes more times than I like to share. Because sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just can't do, you know what I'm saying? Because once you say hello, you know what I'm saying? Especially when the chat gets to be like over 50, 60 people in there, keeping up with the chatter, it can be so hard. It can be so hard sometimes. Um, so I feel you, Andrea, and just thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so not a long live today, and it's a little bit deeper than what Thursday's live will be. But I just wanted to share that I had a vulnerable moment this week with you all, and just to continuously encourage us that, we're all at different stages on this journey that we're on. Some of us are more advanced than others. Um, and I think that the more we share with each other and are vulnerable with our, you know, successes and our growth opportunities, I think that we'll continue to grow for sure. What's up, Chili Chill? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Oh, that's because, okay, Callie. So you're on your phone. I can see from the chat. And Chili Chill looks like he's watching me from a computer or horizontal device, TV or something like that. So whenever you're in StreamYard, which is the software that I'm using to do this live with, you can do like either vertical, either horizontal, or you can do both. And right now I'm doing both. So the people who are on the vertical chat, you can't see it unless I pull it up. So like here, let me show you. That's Chili Chill saying hi. But that's because he's looking at me on a TV or a computer. Um, and like Harjarine D Bossway, same thing. Um, but I do think it's super cool that StreamYard is now showing the phone icon in the comment section, so you know who is on what. Okay. Yes, that's also true. Callie, the vertical and the horizontal is in two different chats. It is. That is correct. But you know what though? I didn't at first I didn't really like it because of this little glitch right here where, the people in the vertical can't see the people in the horizontal kind of thing. But I'm gonna be honest with you, when you're trying to grow your channel, I think this is the better option because vertical usually pulls in more people than the horizontal. And so because I'm still trying to like get my watch hours and stuff like that, I was trying to be strategic about having both run at the same time so that I can maximize the watch hours. You know what I'm saying? What that mean? I'm imagining, y'all, I'm finna put something up. Okay, I'm not gonna say the word. But y'all know I'm kind of green. Callie, you might be able to tell me what do this word mean? That first word in this sentence that I just pulled up on the screen. I don't think it's good, right? And hey, Kashmir, I hope you behaving, but I'm about to be 48, so sometimes I don't know like the the updated language on the streets and stuff. So I had to have people to help me. So somebody help me out. Was that a bad word? I'm hoping that it wasn't, but like I said, I could be real green. Hey Ann, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining in. Tamika just saying, hey, and then Callie, okay, you get it. Yeah. So that's why Callie. So sorry. It is fully annoying. It definitely is fully annoying, but right now I'm gonna have to do that so that I can get these watch hours up. Andrea said, well, I'm green too because I don't Andrea, I I can't keep up. And honestly, I'm like, okay, this is definitely showing my age, which is fine because I have adult children, right? Okay, so for those of you who are new here, which I do have quite a lot of new subscribers, and also for the replay, I have four adult children. They're 30, 25, no, sorry, 30, 27, 25, and 24. And so I don't have like little kids or middle schoolers or teens to where I can kind of like need to stay on top of like urban language. And you too, Coach T, you be having to Google words? Because I'm like, what that mean? I don't know what that means, and I don't even know if I can say it because I don't know what it means. That's why I put it on the screen. And plus, the vertical chat be going off sometimes. It really do. But can I just tell you, I'm so proud to be called auntie. I feel like I've arrived a little bit in that regard. Like when people start coming in your chat and calling you auntie, I do welcome that. To me, that's a term of endearment. I don't feel old at all. I mean, but I am an auntie. I'm 48. So that ain't no, I don't feel like that's an insult. I feel like, yeah, I'm auntie over here for sure. What you talking about? At first, I was like, "Where is everyone she is saying hi to?" Oh, I'm so sorry. But you know what? That brings up a good point, Callie. In the future, I'll need to tell people that I'm using both. Like when I do my birthday live on Thursday, I need to tell people. Okay, let me just send a quick reminder. And I already did my shout outs and thank yous at the beginning of this live. But for those of you who just coming in, and I'm going to get to the comments in just a second, I'll pull them over on the screen. Um, on my birthday live, I'm doing two giveaways to Express, two, and I have one honorable mention that I'm not going to mention because I want it to be a surprise. So really, I'm going to give away three, but two are going to be dedicated to people in the chat to Express. And gentlemen, Express sells men's clothes too. So don't count yourself out, okay, of the Express giveaway. It's going to be a digital gift card to Express. I will give away at the end of each hour for my birthday live on Thursday, which is going to be an extended lunchtime. Okay. Okay. So Michelle's welcoming in everyone. Let me scroll back up. Don't forget, you can share your channel by typing in exclamation point and the word beautiful all together, no spaces, no dashes, and that'll bring up your channel. Hey, Twan. Hey, Tommy's Girl Fit Life. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Phoenix. Hey, Phoenix, welcome in. Can you read us a Bible verse, Revelation 4:8? I would, but I can't right now. Because one, I don't have my Bible up, but I am a Bible reader. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Exclamation point beautiful if you want your to show your channel. And then Mia's just saying hey to Twan. Coach T saying hey to Twan. What I do wonder is if when you show after you click the exclamation point beautiful, like how Callie did to share his channel, what I do wonder is if people in the horizontal can see. So let me ask this because Callie, you back on the computer now? Because the phone icon changed. That's interesting. Okay, Chili Chill sharing his channel. Michelle. Oh, you're talking, is it Twan who got the 1,000 subscribers? Is that right? I think you got to be think that's Twan from Tommy's Girl Fit Life. Awesome, awesome. Congrats. You got that's got to be the world's fastest monetization. Twan. I am so happy for you. Oh, I'm missing people because Nightbot going off. Hey, Barbara, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. Let me get back up to this. I'll pull y'all over on the big screen. Let me go back up. It's both the phone that's false. Wait, it's both the phone that's false. Okay. It's both. Oh, got it. Got it. Okay. Thank you for sharing your channel, Barbara. Y'all say hey to Barbara. She be killing it at the gym too. And has a lot of history in terms of like, I can't remember, Barbara, if you were a coach back in the day or you were an actual trainer. I may be trainer you were back in the day, some years back, but you know how to get a body right. I do know that. Thank you for being here, honey. Okay. It's an option you can pick. Yeah, that's right. It's an option. It's an option on my end. I don't know if it's an option on y'all's end though, on the viewers end, because we're talking about the vertical versus the horizontal. Callie saying hey to Michelle, Twan saying hey to Mia, Nightbot doing this thing, Twan saying hey to Tamika. Okay, that was mostly Nightbot getting loose in the chat. Okay, wonderful. Okay, let me just scroll up here, make sure I did not miss anybody. You know, I want to say one last thing before I get off of here and log back into my day job computer. Um, and if you still here, because I noticed you said that it's been a while, I'm just checking in with you. Are you doing okay? Because you said it's been a while. Did you just take a fast from YouTube or something? Is everything okay with you? Okay. While I'm waiting on Ann to respond back to that, if she's still here, I, you know, I watch a lot of people's content and I try to be engaged as much as I possibly can when I'm working to show support and stuff like that. And I want us to be very mindful that if we can, and this is not me getting on to anybody per se, let me write this time down so that I can make sure I pull this over. I see your response, Barbara. I'm going to pull it up on the big screen in just a second. I just needed to mark down the timestamp so I won't lose my place in the chat. Sometimes you know how like you can be new to commenting or new to YouTube in general. Y'all know that I was a bush watcher, meaning I would never comment, I would never like a video, I would never do any of those things, but I would be watching consistently several people's channels. And we're all at different paces. But here's what I will say. If you notice somebody like new that comes into your chat, I keep saying chat, comments, you get what I'm saying. You have somebody new come in, And they're, for some people, they might be taking a step of faith and putting themselves out there just to even say hello. I do feel like, and I'm gonna shout out Latera for this, for bringing this topic up. Just make sure that they feel welcome. Sometimes the chat is going so fast that we can lose it. I totally understand that. That happens to me. It's happened to all of us probably at some point for those of us who go live. But let me just tell you this. I think, not that we're responsible for other people's feelings, but I think it is important that if people are taking time out of their day to watch your content, to at least at the minimum acknowledge that they're there, um, because people don't have to watch you. You know what I'm saying? Just like people don't have to watch me. Um, and so after Latera, one of her videos, she posted recently, I said, you know what, I'm going to be intentional about this moving forward, making sure that I don't miss anybody in the chat the best of my ability, because you just don't know where people are in their journeys, in their lives. And the last thing I would want to do is to offend anybody by omission. Okay, let me come on up to 1249 and my girl Barbara, because I think she said she was a trainer. Let's look. Okay, Barbara says, go on the show now. Show it on the big screen. Okay, she was a certified personal trainer and taught group classes about a decade ago. Right. Okay. I thought that, you know what? I wasn't going to share this. I was not going to tell y'all this yet because I just barely started my classes. But Twan, if you still on here, guess who signed up for the online certification through United States Powerlifting Association to be a level 1 coach? Oh, me. You want to know why? Because I think I had told y'all over a month ago that I was looking, I need to know what I'm talking about and not just be able to do stuff in the gym. And I learn best in controlled environments and academic settings. So I am on my way to become a level 1 coach with United States Powerlifting Association. It's so crazy to say. But I just started my training courses. Okay, Chilla Chill was sharing his channel. Okay, you saying. Callie says, I'll be on both. Thank you. Appreciate your support, sir. Thanks for asking. I'm good. Okay, Ann. Okay, just checking in with you, honey. The Boss Way sharing her channel. Thank you, Chili Chill. Salute to you, sir. Callie says, hi, Ann. What's up? Okay, no worries. Twan, I understand. I know how it goes. She says, might be slow commenting because she's driving. Mia says, at Twan. Channel Gas 980 subscribers, so go over and check her out. Channel 20 left to go. Yes, indeed. We support each other here. Twan is my girl. She's Tommy's girl Fit Life, y'all. She is trying to get to 1,000. I thought somebody said congratulations on 1,000. Michelle, you still here? Who was the congratulations on 1,000 for? Was that for Callie? Okay, let me get to these other comments. Hold on. Callie just speaking in Chili Chill speaking to Callie. Oh, Chili Chill, your name is no, your name's not Tommy. He's talking to Twan. Okay. Callie says, Chili Chill. How's everything? Okay. Callie said he's gonna connect. Chili Chill says, salute the way I'm working towards it. You're working towards 1,000. That's awesome. I'm working towards 500, child. Okay. Jonathan, let me just say. Jonathan says, that's an admirable thing to mention, Evelyn. I don't do the same on my channel, but I aim to just help as many folks as possible by answering their questions. Yes, And you do an excellent job with answering the questions, Jonathan, because I've watched several of your videos as well. Let's see. Ann says hi to Callie from New York City. She's asking. Mia shared Tommy's Girl Fit Life channel for all those interested. Callie says he's connected with Chia already. Yeah. And Callie's confirming yes, NYC, and asking Ann what state she is in. I'm trying to get me and Twan actually both trying to get to New York this year. Actually, because Twan want to take the Peloton class, and I told her I'll take the Peloton class with her. And then I just want to go to New York because that's somewhere me and Marlon always wanted to go, and we haven't yet. And I have 2 plane tickets that I gotta use by May. So I'm going somewhere, whether it's New York or somewhere else. I'm going somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I know y'all connected. Key working brother just hit one. Yeah, okay. So Callie was the one who hit 1,000. Okay. Because I did post on your page today. Congratulations. You hit 1,000 too, or you in New York, Ann? Oh, you hit the 1,000 last night, Callie? That's awesome. Okay. Chili Chill's here on his channel. Twan is saying, I'll grab you, Chili, after I finish driving. Okay. Love to see y'all connecting. Congratulations. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a 19-hour because it's just the level 1. It's a 19-hour course. And of course, I'm fitting that in between YouTube and between my day job and all the other things, child. But yeah, I will. This will probably be the only check-in that I make that announcement on. So I'll let you all know when I'm actually finished with the courses and certified. Okay. Tommy subbed. People just saying hello. I'm gonna scroll through these quick now because it's 12:57 on my end, and I gotta log back into my day job. Okay, Chili Chill saying, Tommy, I'll get you back. Mia said, Evelyn is gonna be a powerlifter. Level 1, very basic, Mia, but listen. I'm interested and want to do well in the field while I'm in here, so we're gonna see what happens down this path I'm taking. Okay. And not sure whose content you're referring to, but I'm just gonna say thank you on behalf of whomever you're referring to. Um, okay, thank you there. Just saying hello. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Kelly said, I see you putting in the work, Glow. Exactly. She do be putting in the work. And I'm trying to figure out how she got them the official weights, the rogue weights in your basement, child. I was like, man, I wish I had a setup like that. I love it. I love it, Barbara. Your gym setup in the house is nice. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Mia. Okay. Twan said she gonna stop by, Callie. Callie said thank you. Chili Chill, Michelle just subscribed to your channel. Okay, Callie. I already know you hype. The family gotta be hyped too. The wife and Lil Mama. He be cooking over there too, y'all. I don't know what recipe book they using, but they be cooking on Callie's channel. I'm telling you. Okay, you was talking about Callie. I picked up on that, Michelle, for the 1,000. Those are the Shawnee said, congratulations, Callie. Callie says, thanks, Michelle. Evelyn, your channel will grow quick. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Callie. Okay, let's see what I'm working with. Vanessa, hey, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. Say hello to your mama for us. Good to see you. Okay, everybody just saying thank you and hello. Yes, Callie, straight up, we trying to come to New York for real. Yes. I don't know if y'all can hear the noise because this is noise canceling mic, but he cut my youngest son's hair right now. Tuesdays, my youngest son like to come over and get his hair cut. But I think Marlon be charging him. Oh, but that's in Jersey. I remember that. You know what? Yeah, because you said that on Twan's channel. Okay, definitely, Twan. You and Evelyn are putting in the work on these certifications. Twan, listen, Twan be killing the game for real. Okay, just saying hello. Ann said grew up in Manhattan. Fiscal, is it Did I say that right? Fisk Hill, New York. Had 1.5 outside the city. Okay. What did you miss? Ooh, girl. What course? Oh, I'm taking a USPA, so US powerlifting certification course right now to be a level 1 coach. Um, okay, and yeah, let's meet up. Okay, powerlifting coach. Okay, you were sharing. Evelyn is going to be level. Okay, everyone was telling her, filling her in. Thank y'all for filling her in. Okay, listen, these comments, please. I'm going to ask, can you refrain? Don't put no more comments in because I got to log off this 101. Michelle, thanks for subbing. Oh, wait. What you say, Barbara? Those are your husband's weights? He had them since he was a teenager. Oh, okay, okay. Girl, you the benefactor around this joint. That's a huge benefit to have those types of weights in your house, though, for real. That's a blessing. Okay, Vanessa, you driving? Just left Target. Shawnee saying she gonna be there too. Are you talking about New York, child? Jerlene says, hi, Vanessa in chat. Barbara says, hi, Tamika, hi, Twan. Hope y'all watch the short so the sub will stick. Thank you, thank you. Y'all, Twan coaching y'all on what to do to make her stuff stick, her subs and stuff, and her likes and all that stick, and watch hours and everything. I'm glad to hear your mom is doing good. Everybody's saying hello. I know I skipped some. Life ain't free. It sure enough ain't. Marlon make that money. He do. Just saying hello to Michelle. Okay, hey Michelle. Hey Jerlene, thank you for joining. Okay, it's 102, guys. I gotta pop off so I can get back to work. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see y'all Thursday for the birthday live. Please catch the replay for everything that you missed. I appreciate you all as always for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all again very soon. See you next time.